Hello, time for another speech. This time, our speech will be about space exploration and if it should be a priority. To put it short, no. Space exploration is not important. It is not worth it. It is probably not something we should be focusing right now in any capacity. I think right now it should just be um, left alone. And I specifically say space exploration because I do think things like satellites, the actual space around our Earth, all of that needs to be filled out and especially defended right now to protect like public interests like satellites and whatnot from attacks or even just the competitiveness of the current interplanetary satellite space race so that our country can remain on top. Um, I think it's most importantly a waste of what we could be using that tax money for. I it almost sounds like a joke to spend all of our tax money on something we are going to chuck off the planet as fast as possible. Um, I think maybe at one point when we had spare tax money and things were going well, you could see it as like a public morale project or even what it's turned into, which is having the space station and having satellites and internet, all of that, the initial space race was worth it for all of that, for that technology. However, we've reached a point in which every dollar we send off planet is another dollar not being spent on fixing the things that are already currently wrong in our country. And it just seems silly. Um oh, the silliest and biggest issue I have is the whole concept of terraforming Mars because our planet's going to get too messy, too globally warmed, whatever. If we have the technology to terraform an entire atmosphere and fix Mars, we should probably just fix our own atmosphere. Whatever that means, whether it's blasting aerosols into our atmosphere and changing its makeup, we could be doing that on our current planet to fix what we've already done. Instead, it just seems like a cruel joke to go do that to Mars. If anything, it sounds like we're just making a billionaire vacation planet, and we already have enough islands for that here on Earth. And again, I just don't think we should be dumping our interests into somewhere like that, somewhere where only the richest people or very specifically trained people are ever going to reach. I mean, as an ABA professional, I don't think they'd ever fly an ABA professional out to Mars. It's going to be like essential doctors, like engineers, nothing that would equate to an entire society. I also think it's a waste of finite resources just taking rare metals and things that we could be using for medical technology and infrastructure and sending it out into space. That seems ridiculous. That's my speech. Goodbye.